here and go live. Uh, Basically, I'm across the street from church, and I'm on the corner waiting for somebody to open the door because they're having an all night vigil with everybody there locked in the door, and they won't answer the door. Now on the way here, I walked. It's a just to state the business. This is Jacksonville, Florida. I'm on the street. It's 6:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jacksonville, Florida, and I wanted to go to confession and communion this morning for Lent, if possible. And I walked out my door to my apartment early this morning, just a little while ago. I'm waiting for the police to show up now because I have a tenant on the third floor that's been violent with me the entire time in a wheelchair now this week, videoing me off the third floor balcony over there while I'm leaving the apartment complex. He's got his flash on the camera because he saw me taking pictures on the property of people parked in front of the mailboxes, not letting my gate be locked again, and the security didn't call it in. And the homeless have been going in and out of my property in the past few days since I've seen them stuffing their stuff under the stairs, and that guy's letting them in. So I got a case that I'm making statement that I'm out here and there's no public access to the church if they don't open their door, and you walk down here under the expectations of open business hours after 6 a.m. And what they're doing here is they're locking the gates for privatization of church services in a public access. And I'm afraid to go, but I'm telling myself, this is not normal. I'm starving. I'm falling over. This is against my medical profile to be here this morning. I haven't eaten very well at all. I've been up since 2:30 this morning, area 2:16. I started opening my eyes in a pool of sweat in my apartment because of the shit I'm living with. I start taking the sense of purpose now very seriously, that I'm living in a place that's not safe for germs, not safe for TB, not safe from violence, not safe from threat every day. It's an ongoing escalating situation. I'm trying to formalize this by having a peacekeeping officer from the Jacksonville Sheriff Department, community officer capacity, just simply come up to my apartment, sit down with me, and listen to me talk 5 minutes and take a paper trail that I have on my possession in my apartment with the pictures, with the evidence of him walking or her walking up down the stairs that I have to walk on without the elevators, and go tell that tenant that's in question right now for violence and threat against me where he is in the case, because he's definitely violating his, my safety. He's threatening me. Standing there taking video of me without identifying himself for evidence, as after he was on camera in front of police telling people what I said to the public to try to put public this outcry against me, basically as a racist, while he told me he was going to shoot me or throw me over the rails and everything. He has no feeling about it whatsoever. He's psycho too, he's got the case notes I don't have any reasons to be living like this. So I just wanted to say I'm on the corner like a psycho or a homeless person, locked out of the church as it's supposed to be open, on the corner for these people to pretend that these people have public safety and the need of a freaking Catholic person on their heart right now, that they can lock a gate when the thing is for a private chapel service. That's not supposed to happen. You can have your service, but you're not supposed to lock out the public. It's wrong. And the bishop should be advised for this diocese. And I may have to tell the cops, because I'm supposed to meet them here. And they're making me wait over an hour now, in a half-hour range, outside unsafe, after I wasn't picked up at the right location yesterday for calling the police to meet me at my residency for trouble. And I got to walk through the same homeless people. They're gathering in that area. It's unsafe people to be around in my zip code, and my property management company are responsible for the people there as a rescue mission area to save my ass, to protect me and get my community standard and put it back to my lease. They won't do it. They don't want to service or engage me. And the city police hasn't given me anything to work with to save me while I'm being harder treated against the law. When I go home and have to look at the stove and the refrigerator, it's bad enough that I'm eating it after I walk up the stairs illegally with the threat against my physicality, which is real, on the third floor with those people, and the property's not safe to be for disabled at all. All right, I'm going to go to confession, and I'm going to hang this up. I pray the police show up after I get my absolution, and I might stay for communion if I'm allowed to, or my physicality